So in this video we are going to learn about sign test. The sign test is same as like t-test only. You remember in t-test we have a model called test of significance. Testing a claim with one sample. So this test is almost same as t-test only, and this is used to test the null hypothesis that the median or mean of a particular distribution is equal to a particular population value. Got it? And the test statistic for this test is NCR into P power R into Q power N minus R when we have small sample. Small sample in the sense up to, in the non-parametric up to 20. So here N is equal to number of samples. R means number of positive signs. I will tell you what is meant by number of positive signs while explaining the example. Where P and Q are called as 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 because here this model is purely based on allocation of plus comma minus. So plus in the sense, suppose we have 10 observations and you want to compare all these 10 observations with 500. Now any observation in your data is more than 500, we have to replace plus there. If any value which is less than to 500, we have to replace minus. So here plus comma minus are assigned based on the value which you are comparing with the data. So to explain all this, I have taken an example. Suppose playing 4 rounds of golf at City Club professionals total and scores ichadrilla. Some scores were given and use sign test to test the null hypothesis where mu is equal to 284. So here same we will follow the same. We start with null hypothesis. So he is asking us to take null hypothesis as H naught is reference to mu is equivalent to 284. He is asking us to take mu is equal to 284. Then alternate hypothesis bracket H1 which is reference to H1 is reference to mu. Obviously if it do not become equal, it will become not equal to 284. And the level of significance we represent with risk level alpha not given, so let's take alpha is equivalent to 5%. Now before going to the formula, we have to take the data. See, I am copying the data 280, 282, 290, 273, 283, 283, 275, 284, 282, 279 and 281. Now every observation from this data we need to compare with our mu is equal to 284. If any observation from this data which is more than to 284, we have to take plus. If any observation from this data which is less than to 284, we have to replace minus. So if you observe first one is 280, 280 is less than 284, so we have to replace minus. Next 282, 282 is less than to 284, so minus. 290 is more than to 284, so this is plus. 273 is less than to 284, minus. Now this is also minus, this is also minus. Now 275 is less than, minus. But remember, the next most important is 284. Now when it is matching, we are comparing with 284 and observation is also 284. So when the observation is equal to the observation which we are matching, then we have to take 0. We should not use either plus or minus. Now coming to 282, so minus. 279 minus, 281 minus. So now after observing this, how many plus symbols are there? Only one. So the number of plus values is equivalent to 1. That is, R is equal to 1. Got it? But remember, here n is equal to, actually n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Originally the number of observations are 11. But remember, for one observation we have got 0 na, so that observation can be eliminated from the data. Then the number of observations will become only 10. So n is equal to 10, R is equal to 1, and P is equal to 1 by 2, and Q is equal to 1 by 2. So we have only two symbols called plus comma minus. So P means probability for getting plus and Q means probability for getting minus. So 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Therefore, test statistic is equivalent to NCR into P power R into Q power n minus R. So here n is nothing but originally 11 observations given, but while comparing 1 became 0, so it will become 10. So 10 CR means 1, P means 1 by 2 to the power of R into 1 by 2 to the power of n minus R, that means 10 minus 1. So 10C1 means 10 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 to the power of 9. So which implies 10 into 1 by 2 to the power of 10. This implies 10 divided by 2 to the power of 10. That is equal to 10 by 2 to the power of 10 may. So 2 to the power of 10 is nothing but 1024. Now the value will become 10 divided by 1024. This is 0.0097. So the calculated value is equivalent to, the calculated value for sign test is equivalent to 0.0097 and table value is equivalent to, remember, for the sign test we have to check t test only, t table only. So the table value for sign test is 1.833. Now the comparison is, our calculated value for sign test is less than to table value, that is 0.0097 is less than to 1.833. So our test statistic is less than to table value, so the H0 is true and it may be accepted. Hence what is the H0 we have taken? Hence mu is equivalent to 284. That means the average score of golf player is 284. So that's it.